You ever felt like everything you done ain't mean nothing? All the blood, sweat, tears just dripping into the dirt like it never mattered? Yeah, that's where I'm at. But I ain't gonna sit here and pretend that it was for nothing. Nah, man. Every scar, every bruise, they mean something. I look at my hands, all calloused and busted up, and I think about all the times I swung my sword hoping it'd make a difference. Every swing felt like I was carving out a piece of my soul, just trying to survive another day. And for what? To see my brothers fall one by one. To watch everything I believed in crumble to dust? Man, it hurts. It hurts so bad sometimes I can't breathe, but giving up? That ain't an option. I can't let all that pain, all that suffering, be for nothing. I gotta believe that every fight, every battle, it all adds up to something bigger, something worth fighting for. I remember the faces of those I lost, every one of them. They haunt me, you know. Every night they visit me in my dreams, asking me why I ain't there with them, why I'm still here, still fighting when they're gone. And I ain't got no answers for them. I just keep swinging, keep pushing forward, 'cause what else am I supposed to do? It's a dark road I'm walking, ain't no light at the end of this tunnel. Just more pain, more battles, but I ain't scared. I've seen the worst this world has to offer, and I'm still standing. Broken, but standing. And as long as I got breath in my lungs, I'll keep fighting for them, for me, for all of us. They say effort ain't wasted, and I gotta believe that. If I don't, then all this suffering, it really is for nothing. And I can't accept that. I won't. Every step I take, every swing I make, it's for something. Maybe I can't see it now, maybe I never will, but I gotta trust that it's there. You know, sometimes it feels like I'm carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders. Like every step is a struggle, just to keep from collapsing under the pressure. But that's the life I chose, ain't it? To be a warrior, to stand in the face of darkness and not back down, even when it seems hopeless, especially when it seems hopeless. People look at me and they see a fighter, someone who ain't afraid of nothing. But inside, man, I'm terrified. Terrified of losing, of failing, of letting everyone down. But I can't let that fear control me. I can't let it stop me from doing what needs to be done. So I push it down, bury it deep, and keep moving forward. It ain't easy. Nothing about this life is easy. But the hard things, the painful things, they're what shape us, make us stronger. Every blow that knocks me down, every wound that scars my flesh, it all makes me who I am. A warrior, a survivor. I won't lie to you, there are days I want to give up, days when the weight of it all feels too much to bear. But then I remember why I started this journey. I remember the faces of those who believed in me, who stood by my side, and I know I can't let them down. I can't let myself down. But you know what keeps me going? Even when it feels like I'm drowning in all this pain, it's knowing that none of this is in vain. I gotta believe that every ounce of effort, every drop of blood, is part of a bigger plan. Maybe I can't see it now. Maybe it doesn't make sense right here, right now. But I have to trust that there's a reason for all this. That someday, somehow, it'll all come together and mean something. That's what gives me the strength to keep going, even when it feels like there's nothing left to fight for. There are nights when I look up at the sky, searching for answers in the stars. and I find myself talking to God, begging for a sign, for some kind of reassurance that all this struggle isn't for nothing. And in those moments, I feel a strange kind of peace, like there's a hand guiding me through the darkness. I have to believe that God sees my efforts, my sacrifices, and that He won't let them go to waste. If I keep faith in Him and keep working, He'll lead me to where I need to be. It's that faith that keeps me pushing forward, even when everything around me is falling apart. Sometimes when the weight of it all feels too heavy, I remember the people who believed in me, who saw something in me worth fighting for. They didn't give up on me, and I can't give up on them. Their faith in me is a light in the darkest of times, a reminder that I'm not alone in this fight. Every step I take, every battle I face, I do it for them. To honor their memory, to prove that their belief in me wasn't misplaced. And maybe, just maybe, I'll make them proud. It's hard, living with the ghosts of the past, carrying the burden of all the losses. But every scar, every tear, is a testament to the battles I've fought and the strength I've gained. They remind me that I've survived this far, and I can keep going. Each day is a chance to honor those who have fallen, to show that their sacrifices weren't in vain. And in that, there's a strange kind of beauty, a resilience that nothing can break. It's all about hope. Hope that the dawn will come, that the darkness will lift, and that all this suffering will lead to something better. Hope that even when it feels like the world is falling apart, there's a future worth fighting for. And as long as I hold on to that hope, as long as I keep believing in the purpose behind my struggle, I know I can face whatever comes my way. I won't give up, because deep down, I know that every step forward, no matter how painful, is a step toward something greater, and that, more than anything, is worth fighting for. So I keep fighting, even when it hurts, especially when it hurts, 'cause pain is a reminder that I'm still alive, still breathing, still capable of making a difference. And as long as I got that, I got hope. Hope that maybe, just maybe, all this suffering ain't for nothing. I won't give up, I can't. Not now, not ever. I owe it to myself, to my fallen brothers, to keep fighting, to keep pushing forward, no matter how dark the road gets. 'Cause at the end of the day, that's all we can do. Keep fighting, keep surviving, keep believing that our effort ain't wasted. Here I am, standing in the midst of this darkness, battered and bruised but unbroken. And I'll keep standing, keep fighting until my last breath. 'Cause that's what it means to be a warrior. To never give up, no matter the odds. To keep pushing forward even when it feels like the whole world is against you. I won't give up, I can't. Not now, not ever.